budgeting apps for our topic of budgeting in the month of October. So budgeting apps are kind of like a new kind of big deal. I feel like a lot of people don't really like to do paper written budgets, so they want to do it electronically, and having one on your phone, oh, you can't see, having one on your phone can be kind of helpful. So I'm going to kind of talk about some ones that I've heard about and I think are going to be helpful. So I kind of just talked about it a little bit, but why would you want a budgeting app? First of all, convenience. Like I said, it's on your phone. You can get it on your laptop. It's with you always. You don't have to keep track of a notebook or an Excel sheet if it gets to be too complicated for you. Also, visuals. A lot of budgeting apps have really great graphs in different colors, and that's easy for people to understand. It's easier for me to understand, and it's just the interface is easier to you, and most of the math and the tracking is done for you. You just kind of type in like, yes, I made this much this month, and yes, I went out to eat today, and it kind of shows you your progress in an easy, understandable way. However, there are some problems with different budgeting apps because you do have to sometimes put in your bank account depending on the app that you use. So you have to use a trusted app. Don't ever put in any information about yourself, bank account, social security, anything like that. This shouldn't ask for social security, so don't put it in there. I'm telling you that now. Make sure it's trusted. Make sure if you can that you've talked about it with someone that you know that they also use it. Don't get on the App Store and click on the first one and it's got 3 reviews and 3 stars. I mean, I know you guys probably wouldn't, but just for the people that might, please just be careful. And sometimes the calculations are wrong, so it makes you think that you're doing better than you are, but you're really doing kind of badly. So just do one that you know is going to be logical, safe. Just pick one that will work for you, but isn't going to screw you over. And I'm going to provide some, but you're free to find one of your own. First off, we have Mint. I think Mint is great because of the colors, honestly, and it's very informational. So you can see it has like your alerts. It says like the bank charged you at an ATM, so maybe you were trying to withdraw something, something that tells you immediately. And then it has your budgets over on the right. So for this person in 2014, they wanted to save about $2,298, very specific, and they only had $405 left as of that day. That's how much they spent on gas and fuel and their education. You can see that they're kind of going in the yellow for their groceries, so you can know if you use Mint to kind of slow down on spending groceries, maybe if you can get some cheaper stuff for a while, or you can, kind of transfer over your budget from your restaurants to your groceries. And at the very bottom for home improvement, they spend about $12 over, so that's not too great. But it also tells you your credit score and when you'll get your next update, how much is in your accounts and how much you've been investing. So I know a lot of people really like Mint. All of these budgets, as far as I'm aware, have a free version. Depending on if you want to buy a paid version, it may offer different attributes. I think Mint's free version is good enough, but there's one coming up that I think paid version is really what people use. So if you don't want to pay for one that's not in your budget, that's really fine. Just pick a free one or manage it yourself. Up to you. So Good Budget. Good Budget kind of looks similar to Mint. I think it looks better sometimes. I really like this graph on the right. I guess it is a little hard to kind of tell, but if you just look at the colors at the bottom, so like that's how much their total spending is. It's been from September 1st to September 30th. So in 1 month, they spent $728, and 41% of that was on rent, and then 21% was on card payment, your cell phone. You can see, and the farther down, the less you spend, stuff like that. And then on the left, they have like how much they spend on different things, and you can see like if you look at groceries, and then a little bit on the right, 46.27 is what they spend on groceries, but they budget for 150. So they're totally within their budget. For eating out, they're pretty much on the cusp of their budget. But then for entertainment, they spent $12 more. So it's kind of like $35 plus 12, honestly, then you're in the red $12. So it's like that. And this you can put all these in, and all this person doesn't spend any money on a cell phone, but they're going over on entertainment. So you need to look at stuff for yourself. And this is a pretty good one. It looks like it has a easy interface and stuff like that. So Pocket Guard. Pocket Guard is the one that I am a little unsure about quality of the free version. I don't personally use it, but I think that it has one of the more unique kind of interfaces that you can do. So this graph, you click on it, and then it tells you, different stuff. And then when you spend money, different little images come up, as you can see. They've got like the grocery cart, the savings money, the shopping tag, stuff like that. And then if you click on the little tag, or it tells you how much you spent that much. And then on the right, it has your monthly income, and then your monthly bills, and it even tells you how much it's going to come up, because it knows because you've typed everything in your savings and all that stuff. And I don't have pictures for it, but you can see on the top, you have like insights and then your plan from November. There's also like a cool little picture one, and it shows you different things. And the good thing about these budgeting apps is hopefully I'm not explaining it well enough, but they're easy to kind of use, and they're also visual, so it's not so hard to kind of figure it out. If you looked at our video over a mock budget, that was a lot of like spreadsheets almost with the graphs. And this is also graphs, but it's also colorful, and it's on your phone. And if you really would like to use a budgeting app, we're totally for it. Just make sure that you keep up with it. And that's the biggest thing with budgeting. We want you to manage your money. We want you to learn where your money goes, and hopefully that will keep you from financial risk. So thank you for attending our budgeting videos for this month, and we hope to see you next month when we go over